भैया एक प्लेट देना। अच्छा ये मैच छोड़ दो, इंडिया हारेगा, हमने कह दिया ना।
हमारा बॉलिंग अटैक और एक घटिया बैटिंग, पिच कंडीशन।
जीतना है तो खेलो प्लेयर स्पॉट पर, बनो खेल का नया बादशाह।
I think we've got plenty of talent, no doubt about that. Obviously, Davey coming back in after injury, you're always welcome back your great players back into the team. I think there's plenty of batting talent in Australia. It's all about opportunities. You can only fit 6 batsmen in at one time. So it's all about opportunities. Obviously, we're addressing the issues. I mean, we've only scored, I think we got 200 in that second innings, but any time in Test cricket when you're not scoring over 200s, you're looking at ways to improve. I think that we've got to look at our strategies against the Indian spinners. Ashwin's bowling very well. We've worked hard on that the last week or so. Obviously, Bumrah's a world-class bowler, and Siraj coming in, I think he's a very, very skillful bowler. We saw that in the Australian A stuff. We've seen it in the past in Australia A. I thought he bowled very well for his first Test match, his debut. So we're interested to see who comes in as probably their third quick. Time will tell. None of us have seen the wicket yet. India probably saw it this morning. We'll see it in an hour or so. But you know, it's game on. It's a good, tough Test series, as you'd expect, between Australia and India. Yeah, look, it's a good question. I think India, their greatest strength over the last couple of series has been their discipline. They've been so well disciplined. And I think also, if you look at the last 2 Test matches, they've been reasonably low scoring games. I've loved the last 2 Tests because the wickets have been a contest between bat and ball, and you've got to work a bit harder. And that's what Test cricket's all about. So I think there's the factor of the wickets we've played on. There was certainly some seam movement. There was a little bit of swing in both those wickets. India have taken a straighter line to a couple of our batters and set the fields accordingly. I think his batting will be fine. There might just be some different movements that he needs to make in the field. So we'll probably get him in the slips. I still remember clearly those brilliant catches he took at Leeds in that Test match a year or so ago, or a year and a half ago. So he's such a natural talent that there'll be little things. He's going to be playing with pain though, and it's not so much in the muscle, but in the tendon area. We're confident that it's not something that he can really, unless he does something exactly like he did in the one-day international, it's not something that's necessarily going to re-injure himself, but he's going to have some pain. And like a lot of cricketers, you play through different levels of pain. He's willing to take that on, and hopefully it won't hamper him too much. Well, imagine how good we'll be when he does start batting. Well, that's how I look at it. He hasn't had the best of series so far. Obviously, he'll be the first to admit that. My gosh, what I know about great players, the longer they miss out, the sooner is they're coming good again. So that puts a big smile on my face. How do you coach Steve? I don't coach Steve Smith. Steve Smith coaches himself, and I'm sure he's going to work it out. He is a great player, and I can't wait to watch him bat this Test match and the next Test match, and hopefully for as long as I'm coach.
स्पोर्ट्स से जुड़ी किसी भी अपडेट के लिए स्पोर्ट्स तक को सब्सक्राइब करें और हमारे फेसबुक और इंस्टाग्राम पेज को भी जरूर फॉलो करें।